Hey yo! My name is Frederick, aka Bwong, and welcome back for another Dokkan Battle video. And today I'm gonna go over a bunch of things actually. So like tips for noobs, things you didn't know or you wish you knew, like coming up, and just basic things that'll help you out throughout your game time. If you stay in it, whether you leave or not, hey, at least you have these tips, right? On an overview, we're gonna deal with SA farming. We're gonna deal with dupe pats, some a bunch of stuff for hidden potential, because I see a lot of people as friend units and they're kind of trash. I'm gonna leave that there. So one thing I really wish I wanted, or I wish I knew while I was starting this game up. I mean, at first, the hidden potential system wasn't really big. Okay, I know SA was way more important than hidden potential because I didn't have the stones to summon. But when I did have, okay, let me explain. So you get into hidden potential. Obviously, I have these all 4 paths unlocked, right? Let's go to a different unit who only has, say, 1 unit or 1 dupe, and let's go to Android 21. 21? Oh, look at that top left. Her top left path is open. That's kind of. I mean, see, there's benefits and there's negatives to it. Because if the benefit, you get easy paths without having to get your SA up. If you don't think you're ever gonna pull that unit again, guess that's cool. I mean, that was my thinking. I don't want to grind these units up. I don't want to get their SA to. I don't want to use the Kais or Grand Kais to get their SA up. But when you do have a unit for the bottom right, and you already when I started out, but before this 5-year, my Vegito Blue, he only had the top left path. I had him SA10, but what can I do with only that? All that potential wasted, And that's one thing I wish I could have paid more attention to. I wish I avoided, because I have a bunch of these units. Look, him. Like, it's such a waste, honestly. It's 3 more points, 3 more points to an extra attack, critical. That's way more important than trying to get that immediate satisfaction from getting that upper left path. So whatever you do, start with the bottom right every time. Every time, you won't regret it. Bottom right and then top left, because I'm seeing these guys with LR Vegetos, brand new, 2 dupes, bottom right, top right. Cool, you get a 5 point for super attack, but what about crit? What about all the cool stuff? Save that shit. Top left, bottom right, and you won't regret it every time, because you never know when you're gonna pull the next unit, but you can always get Kais. You can always there's so many units that you can grind the SA for. Do it! That's my next topic, because SA farming is freaking important. There's so many units, like Goku, for example. All these Goku Blacks, they have their a farmable unit in their event. It's right there. I'll even show you guys. Look, you start event, and you go. Even Vegito, LR Vegito, LR Gogeta. Not this one. It's in the way older. Jiren starts off. Look, you get a character. That SSR, you don't have to train it to get it to SSR. It's already SSR for you. So many units that you can save an Elder Kai, a Grand Kai, which, of course, they're easy to come by on anniversary times, and sometimes, it's just as the gameplay comes on and quests, but they can also cost stones. You don't want to spend stones on freaking Kais. Why? Especially when you have LRs who need the extra 10, you can't grind those up. You can only get to them to 10, and then you have to add that 10 more. You have to sacrifice extra Kais. Don't do that. So, let me just go down a small list. I'll just down all these LRs that you can get their SA up without having to use a Kai. Bardock, he has an event. LR Gogeta, his event is out now. Bpan, all these like, that's a given. Free to play LRs, don't use their Kais too. Don't use Kais for them. I mean, it's a lot of grinding, it's a lot of farming for all their awakening medals, but you don't want to waste 10 Kais when you could have a level 20 by just doing 2 rotations. I mean, it's a pain in the ass, believe me. I still haven't done it for most, but it's worth it in the end. Vegito, man, I'm who else is grindable? Oh, look, Easy A, Buhan. His event has a SSR for him. This meta cooler, use that. I can go on and on. I remember the reason I bring this up is because I saw on Facebook some kid was like, "Why are you grinding Zamasu when you can use SSRs or your other Kais?" Boy, what a freaking waste! Why use a unit that's only 50% chance when you have a 100% chance unit that you can put into it? No, that's such a waste. Don't do it, guys. Believe me, it may be a pain in the ass. Maybe, yeah, you can get like 20 units. Maybe less than half of them work for that unit. Who cares? Cause like, it's worth it in the end. You get stamina. You get stamina over and over. You can waste that shit. Waste it. Regardless of whether you get the unit to 5, that's 4 Outer Kais, that's 4 Grand Kais that you saved. I'm telling you, don't do it. Don't use those Kais. Just farming. And on the same note, grind those free-to-play units. You never know when they're gonna be. Of course, summonable units are definitely better for the most part. But when you have, look, an all-attacker raises attack, like, he's free to play, he's an easy A. He can hit like 1 million, and if you get his crit up, maybe even more, depending on his team. Like, there's so much potential in these guys. And LRs, of course, 777 medals no one wants to do it. No one wants to do it. I didn't even do the Krillin one because it's so much stamina and so much time going through all of those events without any bonuses. So of course it is hard, but when they come out with those events where half stamina bonus, do it. Okay, you won't regret it, because I had to do the grind for LR Trunks on his own without anything, but I had the bonus. Definitely made it a lot easier, but still sucks. Okay, some really good free to play units. Let's see, all the teams. If you don't have a team that's really good summonable wise, the Bardock team, the Ginyu team. I've never actually used the Ginyu team in game, but support units, yo, support units. Support is really good and very important in this game. One great unit all around, regardless of what type they are, you're gonna get 30% attack and defense and ki +2. And why that's important, because some units are very lacking when it comes to ki and ki links. Sure, you'll have 6 at the beginning, but how many do you have to find to get that super attack off or that ultra super attack off? You don't have a lot of units that are orb changing or just overall ki giving. So if you have him, he's an all-arounder. They do have units that are summonable, and it's for a category: Joint Forces, Pure Saiyans, and then you have your supports that are free to play. You have Vados. I'm pretty sure she is. Yeah, Universe 6. You can grind her up. You know, there's all sorts. If you want a Terrifying Conqueror's support, Cooler right here. If you don't have the actual Cooler to put on your team, he's perfect. And then if you have the actual summonable one, Bowser. He gets that up, and then once he Dokkan awakens, even better. Support is really good. More attack, more defense, less chances of you dying. And key, it really sucks not getting your super attack off, and then maybe that's all you needed to kill someone, or that's to kill the boss. You know, if I had one more key, if I had one sliver of health left to use, or to, you know, of damage that I could have dealt, I wish I had that. So like, those are important. Use them, utilize. I mean, you're sacrificing attack for an overall team build up, okay? That's the main thing to take out of this, because sure, they can be very good for the team, but 300,000 attack, and then if there's type disadvantage, shit, that's gonna, you know. So there's things you have to, you guys gotta weigh out. There's some really good units that attack really well no matter what, and they're support units. So when you find those, I mean, just look in their description. That's the fantastic thing about this game. There's so many different characters. They're getting more advanced with everything. They're making everything more interesting. I don't know, man. This is shit I wish I knew. And this is just coming from me. This is shit I wish I knew. Because failing the Legendary Goku event, fucking 6 times. No, probably 10 times. And every time was like an hour or more because my team was trash. Or, you know, I just didn't have the stuff to deal damage, or no dupes, obviously. And if I did have dupes, bottom right, top left. Now. Okay? Now. I don't know what else. Oh! One thing to do. One last thing. Baba Shop. Baba Shop, Baba Shop, Baba Shop. You can run out of so many things as you play through this game. Sure, you can stack it up. Look. Stack this up. 2,000, right? I have 2,000 of those. If I do a bunch of training, do a bunch of grinding for my SA, that's gone. It can go empty. Same with all your medals. So, I mean, that is a medal. And same with all your items. If you think you can use it, get it. Those ones I don't use too much. And also, I meant to add this into the SA farming spot, but whenever you're summoning, don't just instantly Baba your units, okay? Don't go to the just beep, 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 beep. Look at that. Look at that. See Bowser? You can grind him up, get him to SSR, and you have 50% chance. Using those SSRs can replace one of your Grand Kais, you know? You don't want to use those. All these units, for example, look, I really want a Fizz LR Cell. And, I mean, his base form, this, SSR, that's 50%. Easy. Easy. I don't have to waste these guys. You know? That's all I'm saying. If you have the unit, look at your list before you Baba these. I feel like I was a little passionate on this video, but I just want to help you all out, especially because it's the 5th year anniversary. New people are coming in, and if you are a vet in this game, 1 year, 2 year, sometimes you don't even know. I'm only 3 years in, 3 to 4, I'd say in between. My main unit was LR Gohan, and the game has come a long way, having category leads, all these different things. This team was pretty solid back in its day. we have Janemba, Buhan, healers. And defense, and then just... they're both great attackers. Janemba not so much back in the day, but now they monstered him up. Vegeta was an attacker. We have an orb changer from Trunks. Super attacker from Gohan, and then all effective, but lacking in defense, Gogeta. You know, these times have changed. I just want to help you guys have an upper hand in this game. I really appreciate you guys watching. I'm still in the double digits of... I'm in the double digits, yeah. But I really like making these videos. I appreciate the support and you guys watching. And when I was editing, I realized that my other videos were kind of lacking in entertainment, but those were my first videos. I mean, I went through them. I kept editing. I changed up my style every time because I'm growing. I'm gonna evolve, but I hope you guys can stay along with me, grow with me, and yeah. Thanks again, guys. My name is Frederick, aka B-Bong, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye. Oh, and by the way, if you enjoyed this video, give me a like, subscribe. I'm gonna come out with more content. I don't know if I'm gonna be like pow pow pow, but hope you guys can join me. Alright. Peace.